Okay, we have a problem, and I'll tell you what the problem is. We're given that we know A, we know L, and we know S. They want a formula for R. I'm sorry, for N. Sorry about that. So I think what I really need to do is probably, I got to do something, don't I? Let's take a look. And I think I can solve the first equation for the letter L. Let me see if I can do that. And what would you get there? You would get, let's see, S minus SR equals A minus RL. All right? I'm actually going to solve for R. All right? Someone says, why do you want to do that? You know what? I just know A, L, and S, but I don't want R in that. So I'm going to solve for R and see what happens. And if you do that, let's write it down. So you can get S plus, I'm solving for R, right? So it's going to be minus A equals SR minus RL. S minus A is equal to R S minus L. So what do I get? I get S minus A over S minus L is equal to R. And I want to point out, you're playing around with it. I'm not saying you're getting anywhere with it, but the S is given, A is given, and L is given. But now I got R. I don't want R. What do I want? I want N. All right? So here comes the tough part. I gotta do something to do that. And I noticed that over here that I could look at this formula over here, right? So let's take a look at that and see what we could do there. And let's take a look. So I'm looking at that second formula, and the second formula says L is equal to A times R. Well, this is what R is, right? And what's R? It's S minus A over S minus L to a power. What power? N minus 1. All right? So let's see if we got what we need. Everything written down, L is known, A is known, S is known. But I'm trying to solve for N. All right? I'm trying to solve for N. And the way I'd probably do this here, I don't know, maybe, let's take a look. I have to make it simpler. I really do. Because it's nightmarish otherwise. This is L equals A. And then I'd have S minus A over S minus L to the minus 1 power times S minus A over S minus L to the nth power. Well, I think I know about that too. And I'll write this down for you. So L, A, minus 1 is a reciprocal, right? So you can get S minus L over S minus A. And then I got this S minus A over S minus L to the nth power. Well, I'm going to try to get that N on one side, everything else on the other if I can. So it's going to be L times S minus A, and then you get A, S minus L is going to be equal to S minus A over S minus L to the nth power. Now this is where I can actually do the log of both sides and get the N. So let me write this down for you. And we'll clean it up later, but right now it's going to be log of the quotient on the left side. Let's write that down. And that's going to be L, S minus A. You get A, S minus L equals N times the log of S minus A over S minus L. Right, and you could divide both sides by that, all right? I know that seems difficult, but before I do that, I want to kind of maybe simplify it a little bit. So what are you going to see on the left side? You're going to see log of L plus the log of S minus A minus, I'm just doing the left side, by the way, the log of A minus the log of S minus L. That's just this side over here. What's going to equal? Well, you know what? I'm going to write this down. It might seem strange to write this down. We can write N times the log. Give me an eraser out. Log, let's see, S minus A minus the log of S minus L. All right, let's go to town, see what we get. I'm going to solve for N now. Log, you know what, maybe because it's my penmanship, because that's not good not to be consistent, even if it's bad penmanship. Log L plus log S minus A minus log of A minus log S minus L. This equals N divided by the coefficient. That's going to be log S minus A minus log of S minus L. Let's take a look, see how we did. And I noticed I did something. Right, so this is what they do. I guess what they did was they, by the way, I don't mind my answer, by the way. It's because you say it was because your answer. I still want to match their answer. By the way, this is my answer too. This is the answer I put down. But I wrote this one down. So I want to point out what they probably did was did some groupings over here. So I'll write this as log L minus log A over log S minus A minus log S minus L. And then what I notice on top is I really have it. It's here and here. And if you divide that through on those two terms, you just get plus 1. And that equals N. And that's why they got that. So let's take a look, see if we got it. And I'm going to look, do we get the log L plus, oops. I noticed on my key I made a mistake. And I got to correct that. This is an error right there. All right, I'll correct that. It needs to be corrected. Correct. If I remember, by the way. So I get log A minus, log L minus log, yep, got that. Did I get log of S minus A minus log of S minus L? Yep, plus 1 equals N. We did good, all right? I got to make a correction, though, and this is problem number 18. Make a correction. I'll make the correction now. Thank you.